What's up everyone, Cody the Dragon Samurai here, and today I'll be showing you my Bakugan collection. All this stuff is from the original series all the way to Gundalian Invaders. This is to promote the release of the new series Bakugan Battle Planet. So yeah, in the first part I'll be showing you guys all my Bakugan and accessories, while the second part will cover all the cards I have in my collection. So let's get started. Here is the oldest Bakugan I have in my collection. This is a Darkus Serpenoid, which doesn't open very well, unfortunately. There you go. It's a Darkus Bakugan, as you can see, which you can hardly see because the focus sucks. And the G power on here is 400. By the way, G power is the power level a Bakugan has. So basically, the higher G power your Bakugan has when engaging in battle on a gate card, you'll win, basically. So there is a Darkus Serpenoid. Now, here's another one of the original series Bakugan I have. This is a Ventus Limulus, which, in fact, was the very first Bakugan I ever got. Its G power is 580 Gs, which is not too bad. And I got this Bakugan with this little thing here called a Baku clip, which we'll talk about later on in the video. This was also a Season 1 Bakugan. It's a Chaos Radonoid here, with a G power of 380. So it's one of the weakest Bakugan I have in my collection, G power wise. This is a Bronze Attack Subterra Hammer Gorem. Bronze Attack Bakugan came from the second series, called New Vestroia. So this particular design was released in Season 1. It is still a part of the Season 2 toy line. And its G power is 620. And it's Subterra. And I'm not going to get into any stuff and history about all these different Bakugan I have. Only specific ones, because it'd be a little too complicated. So if you want to know more about certain Bakugan, do a Google search, I guess. Now we have this Bakugan here, which is a special limited edition Bakugan that you can get from the original DS video game. This is Naga, which is a special limited edition Bakugan that you can get with the game. And its G power 650 Gs, which is not too bad. This was one of the main villains in the original series, in Season 1 at least. Whereas with each season they got new villains and new characters, and yeah. So there's Naga. Now for some Season 2, starting with this Bronze Attack Neo Dragonoid, which was my very first Bronze Attack Bakugan. So there he is. He's a Pyrus Bakugan, and his G power is 650. By the way, some of these Bakugan I might not even remember their names, so there should be an annotation at the bottom of the screen telling you what the Bakugan's names are if I forget what they are. So here we have this one, which I think is called Midnight Percival. And this was one of the first Bakugan I ever got. Next to my Ventus Limulus, and this Dragonoid over here, which I think is Nova Dragonoid or something. I don't know. Some of these Bakugan also do not always have spring-loaded parts, so there's some Bakugan you have to open manually, like this one. Some parts of it on it anyways. Its G power is 670. Pretty high. Let me close this guy nice and carefully here. These are old Bakugan toys, so their locking mechanisms might not be as strong as they were back in 2008 or 2009 or so. And now we have this guy, which I'm gonna quickly open. G power 710, which was the strongest Bakugan I had at the time, G power wise. Alright, so next we have a regular Neo Dragonoid in its original color scheme with red, bronze, and yellow. And its G power is 540, as you can see, compared to my other Dragonoid, which was 650. This is a little weaker than my bronze attack version, but it's still a classic. Dragonoid was one of my favorite Bakugan of all time. Here we have this guy, which, once again, I forget, and will provide a annotation on the bottom of the screen. He's Subterra, as you can see. And his G power is 550, I think? Yep, 550. Now we have this Chaos Bakugan here. This one is has rather loose swing here. And the G power 640 right there, which you could hardly see because the ink is faded a little bit. And this Bakugan I got with this giant gate card here. Now we have this one, which is my very first Aquas Bakugan in my collection. And yeah. Its G power is 660. Alright, now we have this one, which is a Pyrus, I think Hyper Dragonoid or something. Again, if I get the name wrong, I'll correct myself with an annotation down below. And its G power 600, which is not too bad. There's a Aquas Percival, which, for a fun fact, in Season 2 of the original anime called New Vestroya, this was originally a darkest attributed Bakugan, and not an Aquas one. I got this with that little carrying case there. And its G power is 630. And we have this guy here, which opens up like that. And this one is cool because you can have it in its normal human-ish mode, and it has a little mask here, so you can, like I say, go from humanish mode to kind of a Birdman mode if you flip the mask up. Its G power is 670. There we go.